Hello, beautiful people. I'm so happy you have joined me today for my first Plan With Me. I'm doing it in my husband's bullet journal, and as you can tell, it is pretty last minute. We are a day away from February, so I'm keeping this month's theme pretty minimal. I'm using this journal I got from Amazon. It was 2 for $15. Super great deal. I'll have it linked below. And I'm also using minimal supplies. I'm using my Crayola Colors of the World markers in the almond variety. And I got a thick pen and a thin pen. Fine tip micro liner, I think is what people call things. I don't know. A Fudenosuke and a Micron 005. I'll have them linked below. But let's get into it. I'm just drawing some random mushrooms. And I have a slower, detailed close-up video on my Instagram Reels, which is under Instagram LookintheNooks. I'll have it linked below. But basically, it's drawing a few different shapes in inconsistent, like they're not uniform at all, with my thicker pen, and then with the thinner one, I go over and make it more detailed and have a lot of like scratchy, sketchy imperfections, which takes it from kind of cartoony to more artistic. At least that's what I tell myself. But then also I'm going to be doing a background color instead of coloring the mushrooms themselves. It seems like every time I color the mushrooms themselves, they just look, just like I said, like juvenile, young, cartoony. But this way I feel like you get like the warmth of the mushroom color, but it doesn't take away from the artsiness of just the black line art. Here I'm going in with my calendar. You can see I'm using my grid spacing bookmark that I made. I actually learned that from another YouTuber. Her name is Miss McKenna's Leverage. I really like it. And you probably noticed quickly I messed up on my calendar, but there is always a fix to every mistake. I think that's something I love about bullet journaling. And I use this like whiteout pen. I know some people use a white gel pen, but I don't actually have one. I need one. If anybody wants to give me a suggestion in the comments, I'm looking for a good one. But for now, this little white correction pen works pretty good for mistakes. And so we've got the calendar on the left. He likes it pretty small. He doesn't have too much that he adds in there. Oh, you probably noticed it's Belize Creole. My husband and I have been living in Belize for a few years, and so we keep everything that is available in Creole that way, because we speak it every day, and we really try hard to just be in the zone. So I have that on the left, and then on the right, he picked a Bible scripture that he wanted to, like, it really touched him, and so he wanted it to be in the very front of the month. So I have that on the one side, just to be, you know, something that he sees every time he looks at his calendar. And I've noticed that quotes usually look a lot cuter and are more like, I don't know, artistic when it's like a smaller amount of words, but the scripture that he picked was huge. So that's why I went with more like an old text of just scribbling down the words quickly, but in a box so that they stayed more clean. And then his other page that he likes every month is a notes page, kind of like a brain dump or just a place to sketch a few things that he's working on for the month. And I just like to give him a little, you know, art to follow the theme and help him feel like he can organize his thoughts a little bit. So I decided to put a bunch of mushrooms right there in the middle with the same kind of sketchy outlines and shading, and then also adding some color behind it. I really like these Crayola colors of the world markers. They are really easy to use, and on this paper, these pages, it's like butter. Notes at the top, and good to go. And then we go straight into his weeklies. As you can see, I have already done the last couple weeklies of the month, but I saved this one to do with you guys. And he likes to separate his days by the hour, so you can see that it starts from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening. Just making a header there with one of the lighter almond shades. Sometimes the washi tape's hard to deal with, am I right? And that's for a little border on the bottom. I make a little to-do list on the left side and gave him some lines to keep it separated. And this is how he does his days. So it's really 4 columns on each page. So 7 days and 1 for notes. And I use my little ruler to help me define the days so that I don't write too far. So here's a little flip through. We got the cover page with the quote, a notes page, and then his weeklies. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some ideas. Being able to see other people's work is always an inspiration. You're welcome to join me on Instagram to see my other art videos and all the other things I have to offer here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!